unarguably best drift in the world. I mean, he has Drift Masters Championships, he has Irish Drift Championship, European, Oman, he's got it all. And the only four-time FD champion. James the Machine Deane throws it on in and uses all the course. Fiorella gets out to that outside zone eventually, now diving in on the second outside zone. James the Machine Deane into the outside zone 2 and the 3, sticking to it like Velcro. Now into that last outside zone. The Irish pilot brings it on in. I mean, textbook. Yeah. Absolutely textbook. Got a size, but this is just a case of, what do we say, Godzilla versus King Kong here as far as the size of the vehicles. And King Kong is James Deane. Didn't know King Kong was Irish because he is definitely a beast. But look at that, the Fiorella, the Ferrari going round, and James Deane just bathing in the smoke. Look at him, he's on that right-hand drive. And, I mean, he doesn't, does he need to do that? I don't think so, but he just feels compelled. This gentleman, I feel like he was born with a steering wheel in his hand, and that throws him off. So not exactly the most ideal. All right, there it is, James the Machine Deane and Federico Sharifo. Looks like James Deane gets the victory. Next Toyota GR Corolla. And the lights extinguish on the sides. Boom, it's go time. James the Machine Deane defending an only four-time FD champion. Tip to tail, initiating goes James Deane. Look at that, just bang, that right to angle. Fires off into that second outside zone. Ryan Turk knows he can trust James Deane. He knows where he's going to go. He knows what to expect. He is, I mean, hence the name of the machine. Just absolutely on rails. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That outside zone 4, it's unrivaled. To slow down. So you saw a little bit of left foot brake by James Deane. He flicks it in and just finds just past that bump on that wall and clears it. So now Ryan Turk out front. He's got the clean air coming in this first outside zone. Tip for tap right there. Ryan Turk initiates. James Deane tucks in. He was right there. Actually, he was even deeper in that first outside zone. Good proximity, but I'll tell you what, doesn't mimic the exact angle of Ryan Turk and that hot hatchback coming that last outside zone. Ryan Turk does it. Executes flawlessly. Well done by Ryan Turk. Slams up the transition. Just having some fun and putting on a show. Yeah, here we go. Slide of left for James Deane, a right for Ryan Turk. Looks like James Deane gets 1 vote, 2 vote, and unanimous. James the Machine Deane. But I'll tell you what, Ryan Turk, pressure, so sounds like the braking system. Under pressure or ding, 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 ding. Not under pressure. Here we go. Lights are on. Once they extinguish, James Deane will leave the start line. Here goes James through that start chicane. No cones are hit. We got a clean start. James Deane getting the clean air, initiates into that Pennzoil Platinum Ford Mustang. Now transitioning in that second outside zone. Rome Charpentier dives in, dives forward, a little shallow there now to outside zone 3. Settled is that Ford Mustang. Just on rails, exactly what we'd expect and anticipate. Textbook once again. Rome Chapman called. She says, here's a fast car. RCP will lead. James Deane will give chase. Let's see what we got. Rome Charpentier. What kind of platform, what kind of canvas is RCP going to paint for James Deane to chase him down? Here comes that garagistic BMW into that first outside zone. You can see James Deane getting to the side of that BMW, just letting him transition right in front of him. And James Deane, look at him, just kind of bowling around, push him around. Looks like a little body panel came off RCP's vehicle in James Deane's face. Now bringing it on home. Look at that. I mean, this is one with James Goodwood as well, and Jack. I just love it. Love the camaraderie. And RCP, he's knocked out. And let's send it here in the Final Four. Who's going to the finals? Who's going to get the win? Will there be a new points leader? Will we have a tie? We're about to find out. Frederick Osbo will lead. James the Machine Deane giving chase. There it is across the nose once again for Frederick. In that first outside zone, James Deane unfazed, drops into formation. Look at that, like an absolute ballerina. Rock and roll ballet. Into that third outside zone goes Frederick Osbo. James Deane in formation. That right-hand drive Ford Mustang riding shotgun with Freddie Osbo and cross the finish line. That is why you have Osbo again leading the points championship. James Deane, four-time and defending champion, leaving that start chicane. All right, that Pennzoil Ford Mustang coming into that first outside zone. Big angle from him, almost getting to the edge of that course, but that dirt will bite back. Contrary to popular belief, the gravel machine gun does hurt. Now James Deane, that Pennzoil Ultra Platinum Ford Mustang into outside zone 3. Frederick Osbo, is he mimicking that angle? Leaving it in the judge's hands, pulling across the Frederick Osmo spins. James the Machine Deane, let's make quick work of it. James Deane is going to the finals. James Deane, 10 points richer, and look at it, of round 5 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. James the Machine Deane will lead, again, a 4-time champion, defending champion in that Pennzoil Ford Mustang. Here comes Jack Shanahan in tow in that BMW. James Deane across the nose of Shanahan. Shanahan drops back, slides back, great angle from James Deane. Again, no tomfoolery, but Jack Shanahan dives in the inside. That is not where you want to be. Looks like he is buffering here in this situation. James Deane keeps pace. He knows exactly what he needs to do. Goes in outside zone 4. Textbook once again. Hence the name The Machine. Great battle on deck. Jack Shanahan. He's going to try to force an error. James Deane. The finals are here. We know that an Irishman is going to win. Is it going to be Jack Shanahan on his rookie year getting a victory? Or is James The Machine Deane going to live up to his name once again and assume the tie for the points lead after round 5? Going to outside zone 3. Jack Shanahan puts it in the right place. James Deane tucks in nicely. James Deane applying the pressure. Looks like, again, he's not going to make a mistake. It looks like James Deane will be earning that. And your winner unanimously here in St. Louis, the Crossroads, is James the Machine Deane. Gets the win, and now is tied for the points lead and making history. 2nd place on his Formula Drift rookie season. Make some noise for Jack Shanahan. 2nd place here at round 5 of the